What are some foods that most people have been eating the wrong way or not the way it was intended? I eat kiwis with the hairy skin on. My mom said I seemed to like it, so she wasn't going to stop me. Later on I find out that I'm a freak of nature for doing it. But I still eat it that way because I just like it. The only downside is that since I like the texture of the hair and skin, I have forbidden fruit moments when I am looking at the abdomen of a tarantula. Yes, officer, this comment right here. The skin of the kiwi is totally edible and actually the most nutritious part. I eat the skin as well, although not for the taste and texture. Admittedly, the previous time this question was asked, someone replied, sucking the caviar straight out of the fish cunt, and I laughed myself straight into an asthma attack. Yes, that was recently, and it gave me a chance to tell one of my favorite stories, so I'm gonna paste it here again. Holy shit, I never thought I'd get a chance to tell this story. Was visiting friends out in LA a couple years ago. They're all excited to take me on a grunion run. SP? Because they live on Venice Beach. Apparently once a year these fish fire up onto the shore where the females lay eggs and the males fertilize them. Monsieur, the point of the run is to fish with your hands. Grab them out of the tide as it's taking them back to the ocean. We head out to the beach and the most knowledgeable fisherman in the group shows the rest of us what to do in Nabs 1. He puts pressure on its belly like popping a pimple and shows some of us it's full of fish eggs. Neat. Fresh caviar. We tell the rest of the group, who then also want to see. Fisherman grabs up another fish from the outgoing tide, gathers the entire group, goes to pop it open and bam, nails himself in the face with fish jizz. He had picked up a male and gave himself a fish facial. The fish nutted right in his eye. So yeah, no matter how experienced a fisherman Derek says he is, leave caviar to the professionals and just eat it out of the damn tin like a civilized human. Dinner and a show. My friend eats popcorn by picking the fluffy parts away from each piece and discarding the seed center. Every time I telephone him, he's an idiot, but he's too stubborn to just eat a damn piece of popcorn like a human. How long does it take him to eat like a whole bowl? LMAO. The entire movie at least. Well, beats the hell out of me finishing off my large popcorn before the trailers have even ended. Recently read where people were asterisk eating the fucking wax asterisk on Baby Bell cheeses, and I haven't been the same since. Nuts should be cracked lengthwise, not on the sides, to avoid getting pieces of the shell mixed in with the nut meat. Nut meat. I got nut meat right here, pal. I can't quite picture cracking a nut lengthwise. Probably because yours isn't long enough. Up until a couple of years ago. 22 currently. I thought you were supposed to bite the skin off the apple then eat it? If I didn't have a knife I would spend my time biting around the entire apple, spitting the skin out, then eating it. Edit. Rind to skin. Lets you know how long I've been eating oranges and how long I've gone without an apple. Thank you. Hungry Druid. Yep, this is the kind of WTF I was looking for. There was a comment a long time ago from a guy who found out in adulthood that you aren't supposed to eat the cupcake wrappers when someone looked horrified when he ate it. When I was a kid I wouldn't eat them, but I loved chewing them. Monsieur, we didn't have many sweets. Ladies and gentlemen of Reddit, do whatever you like behind closed doors. But please remember, if you're eating a banana in public, it's banana to mouth, not mouth to banana. Au contraire, all public eating should be performed mouth to food, mouth to lasagna, mouth to popcorn bag, mouth to communion wafer. This question reminds me so much of the famous "You people make me sick" rant on our grilled cheese. Credit to you, buck_blue_shells. To wit, greater than a grilled cheese consists of only these following items: cheese, bread with spread, usually butter. This entire subreddit consists of melts. Almost every grilled cheese sandwich I see on here has other items added to it. The fact that this subreddit is called grilled cheese is nothing short of utter blasphemy. Let me start out by saying I have nothing against melts. I just hate their association with sandwiches that are not grilled cheeses. Adding cheese to your tuna sandwich. It's called a tuna melt. Totally different. Wanna add bacon and some pretentious breadcrumbs with spinach. I don't know what the hell you'd call that, but it's not a grilled cheese. I would be more than willing to wager I've eaten more grilled cheeses in my 21 years than any of you had in your entire lives. I have one almost every day, and sometimes more than just one sandwich. Want to personalize your grilled cheese? Use a mix of different cheeses or use sourdough or French bread. But if you want to add some pulled pork and take a picture of it, make your own subreddit entitled melts, because that is not a fucking grilled cheese. I'm not a religious man, nor am I anything close to a culinary expert. But as a bland white Midwestern male, I am honestly the most passionate person when it comes to grilled cheese and mac and cheese. All of you foodies, stay the hell away from our grilled cheeses and stop associating your sandwich melts with the monsieur yet again. It is utter blasphemy, and it rocks me to the core of my pale being. Shit. I stopped lurking after 3 years and made this account for the sole purpose of posting this. I've seen post after post of people's grilled cheeses all over Reddit, and it's been driving me insane. The moment I saw this subreddit this morning, I finally snapped. Hell, I may even start my own subreddit just because I know this one exists now. Greater than you goddamn heretics. Respect the grilled cheese and stop changing it into whatever you like and love it for it what it is. Or make your damn melt sandwich and call it for what it is. A melt. I know it's tangentially related, but still. Edit. Jesus Christ. People. Thanks. But this doesn't deserve this many upvotes. Edit 2. Apparently you, fuck_blue_shells is commenting on daughter posts. So here's my question for him. According to you, grilled cheese cannot be a melt. Can a melt be grilled cheese? Though. Edit 3. They said no. Best part was when I looked at his post history last time he was mentioned. The most recent response was on a blackberry cream cheese grilled cheese. His comment simply said, "There is no God. Some people eat donuts rather than giving them to me." Which is what you're supposed to do with a monsieur. If you eat salmon to have a healthy meal, it's more beneficial to leave the skin on. Just fry it with some salt, pepper until it's crispy. It's the best part. Bacon of the sea. My grandpa would peel a green apple using this nifty little device. Then salt it and put it on a stick and give it to me. Edit. Thanks for the gold, kind stranger. Why does that sound so goddamn delicious? Because it is. Especially if you use tahini instead of just salt. Tahini is magical on mangoes and watermelon. Never had it on an apple though. Edit. Kinda upset no one asked about the nifty little peeling device. Okay, so this is more along the lines of me eating a certain dish the wrong way. But when I was little, my mom would make French toast, except she would put chilies, onions and sometimes chicken on it. I grew up thinking French toast was a savory dish until I ordered it at a diner and it was sweet. I still like my mom's version of French toast better, tbh. Edit. Thanks so much for the silver. Savory French toast sounds amazing. In the UK we call it eggy bread, and my dad would frequent make it with cheese on top. Also wasn't aware it was sweet until I got older. LMFAO. I feel like eggy bread is what a character in a skit portraying a UK stereotype would call it. You're supposed to wait for the pizza rolls to cool down before you put them in your mouth. Not after, while you're doing the dragon breath thing, trying not to let them touch your tongue. Edit. Cool. Corn on the cob. Once you reach the end of each row, you must make that old typewriter sound ding and proceed to the next row. Not many people know, but you are supposed to remove the membrane that is on the bottom of a rack of ribs before you cook them. It makes them easier to cut and eat. And the satisfaction of taking it off in one rip. Ah. You have to devein shrimp, or else you're eating their poop. I mean, you don't have to, it won't kill you, but it is poop. I don't mind eating the poop. But when someone says it's a vein and you ask them how the food goes from their mouth to their ass, it's fucking hilarious when you see their face decompose when they put two and two together. Ginger with sushi. You're actually supposed to eat the ginger slices between eating the rolls of sushi so as to cleanse the palate. Although, personally I love putting ginger and wasabi on my sushi roll then eating it in one bite. Edit. Thanks for the silver. Growing up I hated steak. My mom didn't want us having undercooked food, so steak was always well done. I was about 25 when I tried steak at a wedding that was cooked correctly. Now I love steak. I used to hate chicken for this reason. My mom would bake the hell out of it and it would be dry and rubbery. When I started cooking on my own, I went through a list of all the things I thought I didn't like and tried them again. I love you, Mom, but you need to learn to use a meat thermometer. My buddy's stepdad puts sugar in his fucking mac and cheese. Sometimes I think about it and I can't sleep. Not others, but I don't take Oreos apart and lick the frosting off first. I just bite into them like a savage. Wait, you bite them? I just throw the entire thing directly into my mouth and deal with the aftermath. Wait, you have conscious memory of eating them? I just enter a fugue state and only awaken to the empty package and aftermath. Aftermath is a very politely nondescript way of referring to the results of an unknown amount of time. An entire package of Oreos. Not that I'd ever stop doing that. They're Oreos. They're delicious. When I was a kid I used to scrape all the frosting off my Oreos with a spoon, eat the cookies, and give the frosting to my siblings. Edit. I'm a middle child and I did this out of love because I knew they liked the frosting and sometimes I just wanted the cookies. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.